My name is Hannah Adams, and I'm the current Miss Florida's Outstanding Teen. And as a way to further highlight the Outstanding Teen program during this time of social distancing, I'm going to be interviewing forever Miss Florida's Outstanding Teens, hearing what they've been up to with their life after the crown. And so today we have a very exciting guest, Jessie Sales, who was Miss Florida's
Hi.
Outstanding Teen 2018. So she crowned me.
Hey everyone, miss you guys. It's so sad.
I know. This is such a weird time, but I know that we're all gonna make it through it. So thank you so much for
Of course.
we can catch up and hear a little bit about what you've been up to and how you got involved.
Yes, ma'am. So, I got involved with pageants when I was about 5 years old, so a long time ago when I still lived in Tennessee. But the Miss America's Outstanding Teen organization, I competed since I was 13. I competed for 2 years in Tennessee, and then, no, 3 years in Tennessee, and then 1 year in Florida. I did the whole Teens in Training camp at Miss America's Outstanding Teen, got to watch all of that, so that was super cool. When I moved to Florida, it was my first year competing in Florida, and I happened to win, which was crazy because I was not expecting that at all. But I could not have imagined getting into a better organization because it really just helped me with public speaking skills. It helped me apply for colleges. It helped me just make those connections that I wouldn't have been able to make before. And I also got to meet wonderful people like you. You were the first person I ever met at orientation, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, the organization is so awesome, and I'm so blessed to be a part of it.
Oh, well, I'm so thankful for our friendship. I know the first year I competed, it was our first time together at Miss Florida's Outstanding Teen, and at orientation we hung out a ton, and then we were the last two standing at the end, which was just so cool because we had
It was awesome.
throughout that time. So what was the best part of your year?
Definitely getting to travel to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I know, especially for you, that being your platform, but for me, it was kind of just like, I just got to help out, and I got to feel that sense of like rewardness that I wouldn't have got to feel otherwise. And I've always volunteered and like done things that helps the community and help the people around me, but I've never really got to experience that firsthand from the children in the hospitals. So getting to see the kids and interact with them and talk to them was just awesome.
That's amazing. Yeah, the partnership is just absolutely incredible. And I know being a kid who had been in that situation before, it's just so awesome to have title holders come in, talk to them, and really be in their spirits. So, is there a specific memory that you have of going into a hospital, meeting a kid, or any specific memory really from your year that you'd like to share?
There was a little girl named Abby from one of the hospitals that I went to, and she had always told the nurses that she just wanted to meet a princess, and she just wanted to like be able to wear their crown and things like that. And she hadn't been able to be at school in a while. I think she was in middle school, if I remember correctly, and she was just like kind of in a rough place, in a rough time. And on that day, I didn't know that she had been expecting to meet someone, so I walked in, and she just like the sense of joy and like the expression on her face was just priceless, and it melted my heart immediately. And I asked her if she wanted to wear my crown, and she didn't know that I was going to do that. And so she was just so happy, and we went and we made little fun snacks together, and we just hung out for a little while. It was awesome.
That's amazing. I love that. It's those little moments that really make your year.
Yes, it is.
So you gave up your title last June. What
Yeah.
have you been up to since then? You started college, and
I did.
like you're singing. What have you been up to?
So I go to the University of South Florida now. I'm majoring in Biomedical Sciences, and next year I think I'm minoring in music to kind of further that singing and guitar career that I have going on a little. But yeah, I've really been having fun. I lived in a dorm, which was kind of weird this past year, just getting used to sharing the space with someone. But next year, my best friend's coming to USF also, and we're getting an apartment. And she's majoring in the same field, the pre-med track that I'm on. So I'm super excited for that. As far as singing and playing the guitar, I have been doing that a lot. I've been writing songs recently and kind of trying to make some connections to where I can find someone that I know in a recording studio, because I want to put my music on Apple Music or Spotify, but I'm trying to figure out the logistics of that and what I need to do. But yeah, I've just been, especially with Corona right now, I've kind of just been hanging out, doing homework. I haven't been up to much, but yeah, starting college was the biggest step that I've like ever faced. It took so much like getting used to and challenges that I had to overcome, but it's been so awesome. And I'm so appreciative for all the things that I did learn through the organization, because without that, I think I'd be pretty lost.
Man, teen week definitely prepares you for
Oh,
that.
100%.
That's a crazy week. What was
It
the
was.
hardest transition you would say going from high school to college?
I would say just like the workload. I think in all the classes that I had in high school, I never really had to apply myself. I kind of could just go to class and do my homework and kind of breeze right through with A's.
Yeah.
But being in college, you have to study. I can't even tell you how many nights I've stayed at the library until 5 a.m. just trying to write a paper or cram for an assignment. It's crazy, but it's getting better, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's taken a lot of getting used to.
That's good to know. I'm going into my senior year, so looking at lots of different colleges right now, sort of where
Yeah.
you were at a couple of years ago. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
so what type of doctor do you want to be?
I want to be an orthopedic physician, so I want to do something with sports medicine, hopefully, is the kind of route I want to go. I've also been tossing up the idea of being like a broadcast journalism or a sports journalist. So I don't really know if that's going to take me anywhere, but I got to do some more research.
What inspired you to look into those fields?
Kind of just some of the other Forever Miss Floridas actually that are in the same field. It's just cool to like see what they're doing and like imagine myself doing the same things, because I could picture myself doing that, I guess. But I don't know, just being around all the sports, because my brothers did sports all growing up, so I've been around it. I just think it'd be really fun.
Yeah, I remember seeing something that you did in your year. You hosted a Florida Tropics game, right?
I did. Yes, that was cool.
Good experience. You already have experience for it.
Yeah.
What are some of your short-term slash long-term goals that you hope to accomplish?
Short term, I really just want to make good grades in college and keep up my GPA, my grades and my scholarships and stuff like that. Long term, I do want to graduate and I do want to go to med school. So that's kind of a long term thing that I have to push myself for and push myself to complete. I also recently got a job at my church in Tampa as the youth worship leader. So kind of another short-term thing, I want to be able to expand that worship service and be able to teach the kids how to worship and what's the proper way to play their instruments and read sheet music and things like that. So being a part of that is really rewarding, and I just want to expand that also.
Yeah, that ministry is amazing. What are you
Yeah.
most looking forward to doing with that after quarantine is over?
Yeah, so right now I haven't been able to attend any of the services recently, especially since I'm not in Tampa anymore. But they are hosting a couple of nights for the kids where I will come and I'll teach them maybe what they need to work on or improve in the worship service, or what instruments they might want to start learning or try to learn, things like that, just to kind of help their ministry, since it is a separate thing from the actual church service. So just all of that combined, it's just awesome to see the kids being able to do that and me being able to help.
Yeah, I'm sure they really appreciate that. I think
Yeah.
strong mentorship is something that's so important. Um,
Hmm.
I know that I've really grown a lot through the outstanding teen program, having
Yeah.
mentors, having role models, and so those kids have an amazing mentor.
Thank you.
That's so exciting. Um, so I have some rapid fire questions that I'm going to
Okay.
be asking every single guest. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Who is your favorite forever Miss Florida and or Miss America?
Miss Florida, definitely Michaela McLean, even though she's not given up her title yet. I love her so much. She was my Miss Orlando when I was Miss Orlando teen. Her family's awesome. Anyway, she's great. Miss America, however, Savvy Shields, because she's the best, obviously, hands down. I still follow her every day. Forever Miss Florida's Outstanding Teen, I would have to say Reese, because she's just literally the sweetest person I've ever met in my life. Like, she's so awesome. I look up to her, even though we're the same age. That's really weird, but yeah, she's one of my role models. Miss America's Outstanding Teen, Leah Sykes, and also Miss Florida's Outstanding Teen, I guess. Her music that she's doing right now is just so awesome. I literally listen to them all day, every day. So there's just some awesome people that I've had the pleasure of meeting and interacting with.
I'm so there. Those are some of my favorites too. They're awesome.
Yes, they are.
What was your favorite area of competition when you were competing?
Definitely talent, because so much hard work goes into my clogging routines, and just being able to go up on the stage and dance my heart out and do all the little faces that my mom makes me do is just, it's the best to actually see everything pay off. And being able to perform at the Miss America competition or Miss America's Outstanding Teen competition and winning the overall dancer award was awesome, because that's something that like I practiced so much before competition, and I finally got to see it pay off.
And top 12. Wow.
And top 12, yeah.
I remember sitting in the audience, and I was sitting next to your mom, and we were just holding hands. We're like, come on, Jess.
Yeah.
What's your best piece of pageant advice for girls who might be competing this summer at the state competition?
I would definitely say just be yourself. The judges and the audience, and even like the people you're competing with, can see when you're being fake or if you're trying to be something that you're not. So the biggest thing that I can say is just have fun, be yourself, and try not to put too much stress on yourself to win. Rather, like, focus on creating those friendships and creating the relationships that I personally got to make, and just doing your best, because at the end of the day, the judges and the audience will be able to see that you're true to who you are and you have true intentions.
Absolutely. I remember you giving that great advice at orientation last year, and competing together. You were just an encouragement to me, and I really looked up to you. I'd never done pageants. You really guided me through it.
Thanks.
So, yes, I love that. And how can people keep up with you on social media, following your music career and everything that you're up to?
So I do have a Jessie, it's called jessiesales.music. I think that's what it is on Instagram. It's a music page. Also, I post a lot of stuff on my normal Instagram page, which is jessie.sales. If you want to follow my Snapchat, you can do that too. Sales_Jessie01. I post a lot of fun stuff on there that I'm doing. I have a Facebook page as well, just Jessica Sales. So all of those social media outlets I'm always on. I'm always showing what I'm doing in college and just with my friends right now in quarantine and stuff like that.
Yes, I've been seeing lots of surfing. That's super fun.
Yes, I have actually. My friend Danya, who's in the background, if you can see her, she has been teaching me how to surf recently, which is kind of scary for me because I'm terrified of sharks and the ocean altogether, especially growing up in the mountains. Yeah. So getting out in the ocean and just learning to surf with her has been really fun. But yeah, gotta stay safe, gotta stay active somehow.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Interview you. It was so fun to catch up and hear everything that you're up to.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.